Hello, guys. Welcome to the post-market analysis. So let's quickly look at what happened. It's 10th of June and tomorrow's Sensex expiry day. So we will see what we can expect, and whatever we discussed in pre-market, almost exactly the same. Even yesterday we discussed about this, and today also we discussed a similar scenario. So if you see, we were talking about gap fill, right? So this is a bigger gap down when there was some good negativity when US markets have crashed, and then there was things have changed and we got a gap up. And yesterday Nifty expiry, we should have got this gap fill, but we didn't get it. It's expiry game. And Bank Nifty did a very good move. They just went like anything, but they dragged IT to keep Nifty sideways yesterday. So that was clearly an expiry game. And today, as expected, they just filled this gap. And the moment they fill this gap, I got an opportunity on the put side. I'll give you the live trade that we have taken along with mentoring participant. I'll show you that trade also. So you can see the first trade that I'm taking is at 947. That is a put trade, right? This entries, exits are on the put side. So this is a trade. So from 947 till 10 4 till 10:04, I'm in that trade. That means this is a trade that we have captured. You can look at the time here, right? 950. So we took the put trade. We couldn't get that call trade, though we know we were expecting gap fill, but I was looking for a dip to buy. I didn't get that. It started going immediately. The premium was skyrocketing. At one point, Sensex 120 to 360, it went three times. So no option. I just left it. And then I took a call trade also. So this is another trade opportunity which you got. So you can see here after that, I'm entering on the call side, right? And then that's a 20 MA trade. So I'll also give you that trade as well. So this is what mainly we got this trade. And then they trapped many people here by breaking this high. So breakout traders entered, got trapped. Again, they trapped. They beautiful candle. They broke this high. And no one thought after this candle breaking this high, right? Not only this high, they broke this high also with such a massive candle. Never thought you'll get such kind of engulfing of that candle and come down till this level, even breaking day's low. Look at this. They broke day's low. And so the move was only to fill the gap. Once they fill the gap, their objective was met. Now it's a straddle play. Now it's an expiry game. So perfectly, it's almost where opened, where close, it's almost same. Day before yesterday, where is the open? Here. Where is the close? Here. This is the first 5 minute candle. That's where it closed. Yesterday, this is where opened. Close also here. First 5 minute candle. That's where. So this is the first 5 minute candle. Almost there. It's the close. So 3 days they played out very well. And any day you see the scenario, the trend which has been like this. So let me show you this day. So what happened this day? Market went up. There is a gap down. Market went up, then came down. 200 point up, 180 point down. Market gave a gap up. 200 point down, 200 point up. Now market opened flat. 200 point up, 200 point down. So from 23,420, they came to 23,220. Right. So that is another 200 point dip. So from here, 200 point bounce, 200 point dip. So see, you can see this day market moved up first, came down. Second day, market moved down when you got the gap up and then moved up. Second half, right? Second half, it's reversal. Now today, it's a flat opening. So market went up, filled the gap and reversed in the second half completely. So whenever it's like this, only Nifty moved 200 point, 150 point higher, you are getting similar kind of selling. When Nifty going 200 point lower, you are getting similar buying. So maybe DIIs are buying at that lower level and FIIs are selling at that higher level. And for the 11th consecutive trading session, in fact, Nifty failed to close above the previous day high, which means, yeah, this day I think they closed. Sorry, close above previous day high. This is previous day high. Even this day also they did not. So it's valid, right? Now previous day high here is this. Nifty did not close above previous day high. So that means you can see market participants, it looks like they are selling whenever Nifty moves significantly, above a certain level, right? So around the previous day high or previous day close, or when the gap fill, these areas are now looking like selling areas. Market is moving with a kind of predictable pattern at this point of time. The moment this pattern is broken, I think that is when you're going to get the move. Tomorrow, Sensex expiry, I'm looking for something. And today, Reliance Industries was showing some weakness. So Reliance Industries, in fact, if you look at the last 11 session, out of that 10 sessions, it's almost closed negative. There is only one session which is marginally positive. Even that positive session also occurred mainly due to that last hour, of trading. So current situation, if you see, Reliance have corrected almost 20%, and that's a continuous weakness. HDFC also, but that's a different case. So we'll be talking about this now. One good thing is that after, yes, Bank Nifty is looking good, and HDFC actually, that was contributing to that Nifty weakness. But today, I told you in the pre-market itself, there was some good news which is related to that defamation case, Bombay High Court judgment related to some 9,000 crore something. So because of that, HDFC became positive. Now today, ICICI positive, Axis positive, Kotak positive, but still, Bank Nifty ended lower. Reason is PSU banks dragged Bank Nifty lower. Day before yesterday, PSU banks were doing good. Now yesterday, that is because of that, what is that? That withholding tax related news, and then 45 billion incoming forex is going to come. So initially, it is assumed that PSUs will benefit. So that's why they rallied. And yesterday, private banks also started rallying as they'll also get the benefit. So yesterday it was mega, right? But today, PSU banks have dragged, despite the private banks were showing very good strength, but PSUs have created the pressure on Bank Nifty actually. And if you see, the trend and pattern is very much visible. I think tomorrow things will change. Tomorrow, Sensex expiry. Yesterday, they played out Nifty expiry very well. Now, tomorrow, it will be very interesting. Maybe again for the expiry game only to sell at today's high. That is why you got such a fall. So now it is obvious, right? When it goes to the 200 point up in Nifty, like 23,400, definitely it is going to act as a big resistance. So there can be maybe half in the first half, you'll get an up move. Let's see, guys. In the pre-market, I'll discuss this in detail, and then we'll look at it in detail, looking at what is happening in the world market, global scenarios, and everything. But even then, expiry game will be entirely different. So, but there is a predictability as of now that yesterday's high, now it is going to act as a very big resistance, because so far in the last 3 days, the biggest sell-off has come today from today's high, especially after filling the gap, after giving a fake breakout, liquidity sweep and clean fall is what you got, right? So you, in fact, at one point with such a massive candle, Nifty have crossed 23,400, right? Futures also crossed very good level, and Nifty gained almost 150, 170 point intraday. But then the sell-off has come. So it's actually not looking good. Let's see what is going to happen tomorrow. We will, get more idea in the pre-market session. So I'll discuss more about that, the technicals and open interest and other details, in the pre-market analysis. And this inflation data also we will get today. So that also we will have an impact on the US market, and that can directly permeate through our market also. So all those we'll be discussing in the morning session. So that's about this post market analysis, guys. I just wanted to show you that trend, what is happening. So see you tomorrow.